everybody, welcome back to the Peebs channel. The other day I saw a video called Evolution of Creepy Moments in Zelda Games on my YouTube feed, and I wanted to watch it, but I figured why not record my reaction and watch it with you guys on the channel, you know, since I do make YouTube videos here sometimes, occasionally. I've been in a little bit of a Zelda mood recently. I mean, obviously, Tears of the Kingdom, as well as The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, which is recently come out on the Nintendo Switch Online, which I'm really considering getting a playthrough of that going on Twitch very soon. And one of the few things that we know about Tears of the Kingdom so far is that there are apparently some pretty creepy moments in that game. If I recall, the very first thing they even showed about Tears of the Kingdom was... whatever that creepy zombie-looking Ganon is. I'm pretty sure there's redeads confirmed, right? So hopefully we'll have some creepy stuff in Tears of the Kingdom to add to this in the future. But yeah, it's not the first thing you think about when it comes to Zelda, but there sure has been a lot of creepy stuff in Zelda games in the past, so let's check it out. Also, before we start, I wanted to ask this. Are you guys excited about Tears of the Kingdom? I feel like I don't see that many people super hyped about it. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. I mean, I'm excited about it. Let me know, honestly, in your honest opinion. Are you excited about it? Do you think it's just gonna be like a Breath of the Wild 1.5, whatever? I had a potential idea for a video in the future, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it or not, so let me know. This video was originally uploaded by BeardBear on YouTube. I'll have that linked in the description, so shout out to them, and go check it out if you want to see the unedited version. And why not drop them a like while you're at it? Oh, I know it. This is the freaking face guy. When I think of Link's Awakening, I do think a lot more of like trippy, weird stuff, like the egg and the dream and the crazy talking animals and stuff. But yeah, there was a couple things. I don't know. This is probably would be the creepiest thing. I mean, there's that whole part with the graveyard and everything, too, but yeah, something about this freaking face on the floor is a little bit even more disturbing than that, I think. Yeah, now that I think about it, one of the weirdest things about him was not only is he just a freaking face in the floor, but if I recall correctly, he's the first guy who is like, yo, things aren't looking like they seem over here, you know? Just saying. That windfish thing, you might not want to wake him up. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know if you listen to the faces on the ground that often, but I don't know how trustworthy that might seem, but I'm blowing up. Actually, forget it. I couldn't finish what I was gonna say in time. It's this guy. Oh my god, yeah. What is his name again? Yeah, this guy just kind of looks weird. He's just kind of looks creepy to begin with. I don't really know what's up with him. But yeah, his backstory is extra disturbing. Where are we heading right now? Oh, I guess we're just going straight to the spider. You know, maybe the freaking house with spider skeletas with human faces on it. Yeah, this might actually be one of the freakiest things in any freaking Zelda game. This is a family of people that were cursed by something who very vaguely is just referred to as the spider curse. I don't know if the game ever really specifies who cast the curse on them. Was it Ganondorf? Or did they just piss off like some crazy witch or something? The first time I saw this as a kid, I did not go back into this house again for a long time. Let's just put it that way. Yarg, I'm cursed! Ah! One of his legs is a freaking arm. Oh my god. Also, yeah, Link's getting humped by a zombie man. I actually am super stoked. I'm almost positive wasn't there redeads in some Tears of the Kingdom footage? That will be super hype. I hope that there's a lot of them. I want to go and find like a cave out in Hyrule, go down there and then get humped by a big zombie man. Not because I'm into that. Not because of that. Just because just forget it. Oh god, I remember this thing, like this freaking Shadow Link boss fight. Also, just this area is spooky. This is like some kind of scene from Inception or something. Something about how you walk to the door first and then go back and see that like Shadow Link has been staring at you this entire time. That's extra freaky. And then he's standing still until you walk up to him, and then he starts attacking you and the music plays. When I think of like scary Zelda moments, I don't really think of fighting Shadow Link, but yeah, that moment actually is pretty creepy, so good catch on that one, BeardBear. Oh my god, I hadn't even thought ahead. Of course, the freaking, not the Shadow Temple, which is really freaky. I assume that's gonna show up, but even freakier than the Shadow Temple is the temple under the well. And of course, the creepiest thing in this dungeon, not really that surprising that it's going to be on here. Oh yeah, well I guess there's that giant floating skeleton monster, but you know, that's nothing compared to this thing. Is there anything freakier than the dead hand? Yes! I'm getting flashbacks to my old dubbed in video. He grabs you with the hand! You grab There can't actually be anything creepier than the dead hand in Zelda, right? That has to be the creepiest of anything. Those are words I said. Yeah, this I definitely don't remember. This torture, like I assume you're supposed to tie people up to this. Well, they'd have to be really big, though. Okay, here's the freaking dead hand. This hit room is still scary to me. It's still scary to me as a 30-year-old man, much less playing this when it first came out. That noise that he makes, and for some reason, the fact that he's looking up at the ceiling as he comes at you just makes it even creepier. Like, honestly, how did that get past the ESRB? They must not have played this all the way through. What is this freaking blood all over the floor? Ocarina of Time really did step it up in terms of the creep factor. And speaking of creep factor, we'll get to you, Majora's Mask. I think Majora's Mask might... No, there's one segment in this video that's longer. What could that be? I know what it is. I just thought of it. It has actually been way too long since I've played all the way through Ocarina of Time again. I really am getting the itch to pick it back up. Now, if you thought that Ocarina of Time was spooky, yeah, Majora's Mask stepped it up even more. There may not have been a dead hand, but there was a hand inside of a toilet, which is almost just as scary. Because when you're just sitting there having a nice old dump, he just reaches up and grabs you. Blood everywhere. That's the kind of thing that I think about when I go to sleep. Honestly, we're starting here at the Happy Mask Salesman. You know, totally fair on that. I mean, he does choke you straight at the beginning of the game. Literally like Homer Simpsoning you. But the game starts off creepy. I mean, like, we're skipping the whole dream segment where you're falling down theoretically to your death, if you watch that old game theory video that I was in. Oh yeah, the alien ghosts? I can never really decide if these are aliens. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are. They totally are. Even though they don't really look like your stereotypical alien, I mean, they're like abducting cows, which is like a stereotypical alien thing, and they suck you up into the ship. I guess the ship doesn't really, you don't really see the ship, do you? I think it's just like, looks like a ball of light or something. And Romani, no! Oh, I forgot when she comes back, she's like crazy. What did they do to you, Romani? No! You're not allowed to play Majora's Mask and let them take Romani. If you lose this, the split second you start to see this cutscene, you have to turn it off. You're not allowed to do this to her. Oh yeah, and the cow too, I guess. But nobody really cares about them. They were gonna get eaten anyway. Oh God, no, Romani, here she comes. No! It's so sad. She doesn't look like herself anymore. She can't even remember. She can't remember anything. You know what really bothers me about Majora's Mask? Romani, for example, you save her, but then you undo it, and then you don't save her the rest of the time. So that just happens to her every single time that you play. And you know, while you're doing the temples, like you're in Stone Tower Temple, you know, Romani, it just gets right about like night 2 or whatever. You know she's getting sucked up into the alien spaceship, and you know they're experimenting or doing whatever they're doing on her. Oof, it's rough. And then you beat the game, and like, I guess all that bad stuff happened because you didn't have time to do all of it in a day, right? Wrong! That always bothered me. Am I right? Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Don't tell me I'm wrong in the comments. I'm right. Oh, and speaking of sad little girls, here's another one. Oh, jeez. What really gets me is the little teddy bear thing that she puts in there for him. Oh my God. Don't hurt my daddy! Oh God. Now, some of these things aren't just dark, they're all like dark as in scary. They're dark as in depressing as well. The whole Ben drowned creepypasta thing aside, this elegy of emptiness stuff actually is pretty disturbing. I mean, they're supposed to be like the souls of dead warriors embodied into statues or something like that, right? I'm gonna look up exactly what it is. An elegy is a mournful, melancholic, or plaintive poem, especially a funeral song or a lament for the dead. The Zora statue is Mikai, who's dead. The Goron mask is Darmani, who's dead. The Deku mask is the butler's son, who's dead. So why does Link have his own statue? Maybe Matt Pat was really right all those years. Maybe Link actually is dead. Confirmed, we got it. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a whole part where the moon blows the entire planet up. Yeah, that probably fits into the whole dark theming as well, I imagine. Remember that part in Zelda where Link goes to hell? Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why someone was able to make an entire popular creepypasta based off of the game. Let's just put it that way. Right, in Wind Waker, I mean, there's nothing really that dark in Wind Waker. I mean, yeah, there's Redeads, but there's Redeads in like almost every Zelda game. And these are probably the least creepy looking ones. Although, I mean, as I mentioned in my most recent PBG Wind Waker video, there is something pretty creepy about the way they like stare at you when they're like turning. Oh yeah, the ghost ship. I didn't think about that. I feel like the ghost ship is more creepy in theory. It's more creepy before you actually go into it. Because, I mean, there are ghosts and enemies inside of it, but, you know, you see that ghost ship and you're thinking, like, scary, evil pirates or something. And once you're actually inside of it, it's mostly just, like, random ghost-related enemies, which, you know, still cool, but not as scary as you might think. Okay, I now think we're getting into the longest segment of the video. It's gonna be Twilight Princess. The freaking dreams in this game are insane. So these are basically, like, stories that the gods are telling Link. They're basically history lessons for Zelda characters. But the fact that they use actual Zelda characters to replace the characters in the stories makes it a lot creepier. Yeah, sword beats dagger. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Ilya, or whatever your freaking name is. Oh! He got his, like, in that freaking War of the Worlds movie. I love how happy they are. Yeah, we just killed that guy. Nice. Man, those guys spend all that time mastering all the magic and then they just take it away. What? And then there's this face, which is in like every Twilight Princess video thumbnail of all time. Oh yeah, and then the multiple bodies of Ilya floating down, upside down. I still to this day don't really know what this is supposed to represent, but I love it. Oh yeah, this is a fun boss fight. I mean, almost all the boss fights in Twilight Princess are fun, but you know. It's no floating skeleton head surf battle, but it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I assume we're gonna be seeing the pose, right? The pose? The pose are one of the creepiest things in this entire game. I much prefer the way the pose look in this game versus like any other game. They are still pretty creepy in Ocarina of Time, actually, but at least they are inside of the forest temple. That temple has scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. If I was making this video, I would have put in the forest temple theme alone. Oh God, I almost forgot about this lady. The way she walks. Yeah, I think approximately 0.00% of people, when they first encountered this lady, expected her to turn into the boss fight. Yeah, and if you say that you expected that, you either had already seen it, or you're a liar. Her actual boss fight form is really not that scary though, which is kind of a shame because like, you see that face and it's like, oh my God. But then she just kind of turns into a big ice block. I love Twilight Princess, but I've never been a huge fan of Zant. I don't know, he's kind of a disappointment. He's built up this entire time and then he kind of just like, flops around at you with his sword arms. I don't know, I never liked him that much. Oh yeah, and he makes this noise. And breaks his back in the process, I'm presuming. Throws a little tantrum. Like, this guy's not scary. He's literally reeing. Scary, bro. I mean, to be fair, if I saw someone doing this in real life, I probably would at least walk on the other side of the street. What's scary in Phantom Hourglass? That's apparently what we're jumping to now. This sword just goes straight into Link's head. Oh yeah, I guess this part is kind of spooky, I guess. I just don't think a Phantom Hourglass is too dark. Yeah, I mean, I guess he is taking over his body, right? So he's like unable to, oh. Okay, yeah. Kill me, Link. Please kill me. Okay, yeah, I take it back. That part is pretty creepy. Then you have to kill him, and he dies, and he's dead. That's how it ends, right? Oh wait, so now, yeah, we're at train, choo-choo train now. We're at Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm back to life. Let's make out. Whoa. Uh-oh. You're no longer useful. Vord. Gross. Oh, okay, so now we're at Skyward Sword. Yeah, nothing too dark in Skyward Sword that really jumps to my mind. I mean, I guess these little areas here, I guess. It's kind of spooky when those guys are chasing you. But yeah, I'm assuming there's basically, like, what else would even be dark in Skyward Sword that would make this? I mean, there's that guy that's, like, hanging out with that little kid, but he seems creepy, but then he, like, isn't, so. Other than that, nothing's really coming to mind. Oh, yeah, the freaking pile of skeletons. I forgot about that. Forgot about the pile skeletons. Forgot about the zombie bokoblins. You know, might have forgot a little bit about the zombie bokoblins. That is my bad. Kind of forgot about the zombie bokoblins that climb up the rope and chase you and grab you and drag you down into the pile of skeletons. My bad. Run, Link, run! Yeah, that is kind of anxiety-inducing. But that's like as far as it goes. All right, so we're moving on to Breath of the Wild now. Getting blown up by a guardian? Yeah, I guess it's pretty dark. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. Ah! That was Link getting blown up, because you were wondering, Toasty. Is this the like dark maze area or whatever? This part is pretty dark. I'll give you that. It's pretty dark here. Oh, freaking crushed. Okay, yeah, respect for this entry. The fairies are just about the most disturbing thing in the entire game. I'm excited to see what they do with the fairies in Tears of the Kingdom. They have to have the great fairies, right? They have to double down on the creepiness of them. Oh, no, this is not just the great fairies, my bad. This is the horse guy, right? I didn't even find this guy the first time I played the game. It wasn't until later when I like saw it on a YouTube video or something. I personally would have still included just the regular fairies, but that's just me. Oh, Link like barely flinches on that. It's like that Kobe Bryant gif. Link's just like, what? What you gonna do? Oh, the blood moon. I assume that's what we're about to see here. Yep, there it is. Just in case it wasn't clear. Link, the blood moon rises once again. Be careful, Link. The blood moon, Link. Oh no, it's the blood moon. Please be careful, Link. Watch out for the blood moon.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, what are we looking at here? Oh, this guy's running away from it? Oh, dude, this guy's way too excited. I've never seen this dude before. Let's get a little too excited about this. No one wants to hear about your blood boiling. Wait, hold on. What about the monster mask, dude? Well, I guess you'll just have to watch my video where I talked about weird things in Breath of the Wild. I talk about them in that video, so I guess you can click here, assuming I actually remember to put that thing in there. The freaking YouTube feature. Okay, so we also have the remake version of the face on the floor. Honestly, I think this guy's less scary. Something about the other one was a little bit more disturbing looking. Yay! We killed him. All right, well, that's it for Evolution of Creepy Moments in Zelda Games. Thank you again to BeardBear. Really looking forward to seeing what kind of dark stuff we get in Tears of the Kingdom. I am really excited about Tears of the Kingdom. Again, let me know if you are. I want to know. Give me your honest opinion, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Give it a like if you liked it. Bye-bye!